Hi everybody, who fancies coming to shop some sewing patterns in the Etsy sale with me? So guys, for those that don't already know, there is a huge 25% off sale going on at Etsy, and I thought we could have a little look through some of the sewing patterns that are already on sale. 25% off sewing patterns, yes please. But Phili, I hear you cry, you have just got rid of a load of sewing patterns. As if that is going to stop me. As if I got rid of a load, so now I need to refill. Also, digital sewing patterns don't take up any space, so that means that I don't need to worry about them. And honestly, if you see some of the sewing patterns that I've got lined up, chef's kiss. Oh, by the way, if I'm looking really bedraggled, it's because I've got like a really bad chesty thing going on. I was up all night coughing and now my voice is going as well. But do you know what? The Etsy sale is far more important than me having to speak properly. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Phili and I talk about all things sewing and crafting. I would absolutely love it if you could like, subscribe, do the shares, do the buttons, comment below on what you think your favourite pattern is from the Etsy sale and just build the community with me. Okay, shall we get started? Let's have a look. So I have got my computer with me. It's got all the patterns that I'm going to be explaining today. I'm going to pop the videos up here, which are going to cover up my little sort of menagerie of plants that's going on at the moment. They're actually, so this big one that's hanging from the ceiling is called a monkey jar plant, and they have, let me see if I can, hang on. Monkey jars. He's had lots of babies. And now we have lots of extra plants. Monkey jars are, I don't know if that's the full name for them, but you'll just have to wonder about it. They are, what are they called? Carnivorous plants. So they eat flies, and we have so many flies. I thought it was because we lived on what used to be a farmland, but other people are telling me it's because I've got the dogs and that's what brings all the flies in. That's gross though. So I'm just going to stick to like blaming someone else that is the farmland. But look at this little guy. So that is a little baby monkey jar, and so his little lid will pop up, and inside, I don't know if you can see, but inside there's some water in there, and basically what they do is the flies climb in because they think it tastes really nice, and then the lid's shut down and then they disintegrate in there. Oh, it's great fun to watch. And if you would like to help feed a starving monkey jar, you can give me one of those like super light things down at the bottom now. That's quite exciting. You can give me £1 for some monkey jar food, which would just be flies. Never mind, don't worry about it.
Warning. The prices shown in the following videos are correct at the time of recording. If they are not reflected when you visit Etsy, then, I don't know, just stick them in your favourites and then wait for them to come back down in price or something. Okay, love you, bye.
Right, let's get cracking with the sale. So they've got 25% off, like loads and loads of stuff. It ends, I think it's the 19th of November, but in my experience, stuff tends to go on sale after that anyway, but just at like a lesser price. They've got so many different things, like they've got loads of Christmas stuff, they've got advent calendars, they've got baubles, the Christmas wreaths and everything like that, but it's across the whole board. So I thought we could have a look at some of the, well, today we're going to be doing sewing patterns, and then in the next video I'm going to be doing crochet patterns. They're all going to be digital patterns, which means that it doesn't matter which country you're in, you're able to get yourselves hold of them. So the first one we've got is this jumpsuit. Now, everyone is obsessed with jumpsuits. I did a video on the Heyday jumpsuit, Heyday dungarees. That was really, really good. But these ones I like because of the wide legs and because it would be easier to use up with lighter fabric. Let me see, it comes in so, it does not come in that many different sizes. It said 6XL, extra small to extra, extra large. So that's not a huge disparity in the sizing or huge availability, But the fact that they are quite loose anyway means that you can make them for whatever body shape and size you like. It comes in 3 different types. Only 2 different types of patterns. You've got the A4 and the AO. Some of the patterns also come in projector. I haven't used a projector yet. We've got one, but I haven't used one for sewing patterns yet. If you have, can you pop a comment in below and let me know whether it's easier or harder, because I am bored of getting through paper when it comes to digital patterns. Now this one. This is the Liston smock dress. It's 25% off. It goes to sizes 4 to 22, which is a huge amount. And because it's oversized already, it's going to fit so many different shapes and everything. I just love the fact that it is an everyday dress. Like, it could just fit for everything. You could smarten it up with some nicer fabric. You can have it just chill like that one in the linen style. You can pop a t-shirt under it. I've got a t-shirt under mine dress today because it's freezing. I just think it looks really, really cute. And the fact that it's such good value as well. It's by Trammer Pattern Studios, which I've not heard of before, but it does say it's like a beginner pattern, which also is really, really handy. And by the looks of it, it doesn't look like it has too many pieces. So I would imagine skirt, pockets, bodice, facing, and that's about it really. So that would work quite nicely. Tell you what I do love doing on Etsy is looking at the photos from the reviews. They're like my favourite thing to do, because sometimes when you see the pictures at the top and you're like, oh, that's that then. When you actually see the pictures in the reviews, you're like, oh, I could make it like that. Oh, I could make it longer. Oh, I could make it tight. It's really, really good. And actually there's a lot of sewing companies that don't do that. You end up having to search it on Instagram using the hashtags, and then if someone doesn't put a photo up, you're done for. So that is the Liston dress. Okay, the next one up is called the Bootlegger Coat. She calls it a car coat. I love the fact that it's got the collar, but it does up at the top. I think that's really cool. And the sizings are weird. I'm sure somewhere, oh, there we go. There's a size guide there which can help you. But like, okay. Very interesting size guide. I feel like they've just sort of made themselves a bit more work, but the pattern itself looks lovely. It looks quite straightforward to make, but at the same time, it's got some nice structured pieces to it that means that it looks like you've made the effort in the sewing. That is by Sleeping Giant Shirt Company. Okay, this one I am in love with. I literally am so excited. It's called the Carmen Sita Maxi Loose Fit Dress, and it comes in 6 different sizes, which isn't a huge amount, but it's huge. So it means that you've got loads and loads of wiggle room. I love it because it reminds me a little bit of the Sophie Ellis Bextor dress that's in the Marks and Spencer's Christmas advert. I'll see if I can pop a picture up as well. The black of it and the size, just absolutely love. I think I'm gonna have to make one of these for Christmas Day. I'm so excited by it. It's really sad. The back has a special detail to it, so it sort of overlaps at the back and then sews, but then there's still a little peephole or a keyhole bit as well. So that'll be really interesting. What does it say? We recommend having sewn other garments before. It's advisable to have some sewing knowledge to make the most of our patterns. I have some sewing knowledge, it's be fine. Oh, but the pictures don't really show anyone that's made that one before. I might actually have to look that up on Instagram. So that is the Carmen Sita Maxi Loose Fit Dress by Pattern Cos Patterns. Okay, so this next one, I am not just in love with this pattern, I am in love with all of the patterns from this company. Firstly, the company is called Honeydew Patterns. Number 1, they are cheap as chips. Number 2, they are now in the sale as well. So they are even cheaper and I'm even happier with life. Honestly, so in UK money, it's £2.99 for this pattern at the moment. £2.99. Amazing. This is the smock dress. It comes in 7 different sizes and it's got ruffles. I'm loving a ruffle at the moment. The little ruffle sleeve. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It looks really straightforward to put together. It's even got, oh, I love it when they put the fabric requirements on the description, because it means that, like, if you've got a stash of 2 meters in your cupboard and you go, oh, it's fine, I'll make a dress, and you get the dress and you think, oh, it's 2.5 meters. Well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? Actually, this one already has it in. Other companies, please do that more often. Really helps us sewers. Thank you very much. Okay, did anybody know that Simply Sewing magazine sells their patterns on Etsy? Because I didn't. No one told me. Maybe if I'd have looked, I probably would have found out. But that's besides the point. I was wondering all day long, and now look. This one, I feel like I had this at some point. This is the pinafore dress that, so you know when you get Simply Sewing magazine and normally you get the sewing patterns for free in the front of it. I mean, I don't buy sewing magazines because I have a Readly subscription, which means that I can read all the magazines for £10 a month. But they tend to put in that situation, if it's a free one that's made by the company, they tend to put them as like the A4 version in the back of the magazine when it's digital. But I suppose, like, if you're buying a secondhand magazine, or if you just see, you know what I'm getting at. If you want the patterns, here they are. So that one was the pinafore dress. This one is the tiered dress, which again, ruffly sleeves, loving this. Not so sure on the long bits. Don't know if I would make those. It goes up to a size 22, so it's quite inclusive. It's not, it could do better, but they look really good and really useful for people that want to practice. Again, it's got the fabric requirements in it. Oh, chef's kiss. I had no idea that Simply Sewing magazine sold them on here. I thought they did it on their website. I thought they had them for free on their website. I'm going to look that up, because if they're free on the website, then why am I paying 25% off for that? Okay, this is the final one. Now I know what you're thinking, Phili, where will you wear these things? But I have a pair of curtains that was donated to me by a really good friend. I love her. And these curtains look just like another pattern. So it's a white pattern with like floral effect over the top. And the bodice dress that's in this one looks like the dress that I saw in a magazine that I wanted to recreate with these curtains. Is everyone keeping up? Are we following along? So, oh wait, not the bustier dress, sorry, not the bodice dress. So I thought that actually this, plus the puff sleeve dress as well, firstly, it's really good value for the fact that it's a whole bundle and it's reduced anyway. So I thought that I would grab it and make that dress with it. It would have to be a spring project because it's spring fabric and it's clearly not a winter dress. So keep your eyes peeled. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and then you'll be able to watch me make that one as well. I'm very ill, guys. I'm very ill. So those are my sewing pattern sale haul ideas. I don't know whether I will buy all of them. I will have to have a think about which ones. I really like the bustier dress and I really like the honeydew pattern ones because they, like I said, they were just such good value. But could I find them for free? Interesting. If you like anything that you see, the links are down below, so you can just skip on through to those. I thought as well we could have a really quick look at the other bits that are in the sale because it's nearly Christmas. I mean, it's not, it's I mean, from today when I'm filming, it's 48 days till Christmas. So it's a while away, but that's not the point because we got Christmas up. I'm so excited. So the other things that they've got in the sale extend to all of their, not all their Christmas stuff, but the Christmas stuff that they sort of want to have in the sale, which includes things like the stockings. Now, honestly, so I'm going to be making up some stockings in a few weeks' time, but I've seen these personalised ones and now I'm thinking about like, how can I adjust the pattern that I was going to use to have personalised little bits across the top. Now, I don't know why I'm doing this because my eldest is 17. This is the last year that he is going to be a child. Does he want a personalised stocking with his name on it? The other thing that I've been looking at is I need to upgrade my advent calendar and I just can't decide which one. I don't think I want to sew another one, but we'll have to see. I have seen, however, this little advent embroidery thing. So I am really excited to be getting on board with embroidery, and in 3 or 4 videos time, I've got an embroidery project coming up. So this just makes me want to die with excitement. I think I might have to buy the stitch and stick advent template thing for the embroidery because it just looks so cute. I'm not sure I'll put it on the bag that's behind it, but I will definitely be buying it and maybe doing that over Christmas and just maybe taking some time, you know, because that's the problem. Us mums, we don't always take the time, do we? We're so busy getting Christmas ready and getting everything sorted, and for crafters it's even worse. It's even harder because you're just so busy making things for everyone. And that, my friends, is the Etsy sale. Oh, how exciting. I've got another video coming up in a few days. I don't know what today is, in a few days, and that will cover all of the crochet Christmas patterns. I've gone exclusively for Christmas, so those crochet patterns will be, I'll be going through those, seeing which ones are really good value, seeing which ones I could probably find for free, and we'll go through those and take a look. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, do the buttons, and pop in the comments which of the sewing patterns you liked and which ones you've already got at home. Thanks so much, everyone. See you soon. Bye.